Things could be looking up for the Sussexes as their bombshell documentary is nominated for a prestigious award, an Emmy. Oh, no, wait, sorry. I mean a Hollywood Critics Award. Which one's that again? It doesn't ring much of a bell. The series is the only major show the couple have produced since signing a multi-year deal with Netflix in 2020, reported to be worth nearly £80 million. Harry and Meghan's reputation hit rock bottom last month after they were dropped by Spotify, lost their £18 million deal, and to add insult to injury, an executive called them grifters. Reports emerged that industry figures were underwhelmed by their productivity, but could an award restore their reputation? No. Can we move on to the next subject? You know, awards are a big deal in Hollywood. The Hollywood Critics Awards, I mean, I used to live there. We
never mentioned that.
We shouldn't... Yeah, kept that quiet. We shouldn't necessarily deride it, so congratulations to Harry and Meghan for getting this award. You didn't think I'd say that, would you? However, as everyone knows in showbiz, awards are nice, but they don't make money. So their predicament will continue. They have got a bad reputation now in Hollywood. They've lost their Spotify deal. Netflix aren't happy with their productivity either. They do need, and I bear them no ill will, they do need a kind of change of direction. They need to work out what they're going to do going forward. We've heard that Harry may go to Africa to make a documentary and that Meghan may move more and more into the sort of influencer-type world, advertising things and things like that. So good luck with that. But in terms of their productivity, their television productions, their podcasts, I mean, their careers are in the toilet.
I mean, I'm not quite sure that their careers are in the toilet because, I mean...
Well, they are in terms of Netflix and Spotify.
Well, not really Netflix because, you know, they made them their biggest streaming documentary ever. And it's nominated for an award, and they have got the Invictus Games series coming out this summer and a couple of other bits in the pipeline as well.
The Nelson Mandela piece as well.
Exactly, and they've got the other one, Inspiring Leaders, and Netflix said that they are happy with the deal, and so they should be, because if they've produced the highest streaming documentary for them ever, not saying that that will be able to happen again because they've said that's the last of the look-back projects and everything else is facing forward. But I think actually, when you have these think pieces from Rolling Stone, Variety or whatever, you know, with the kind of inference that it's a flop, the inference is that Harry and Meghan are only going to make money by talking about their time in the royal family. But if they can pivot successfully, if the Invictus Games thing comes off, if the Inspiring Leaders thing is inspiring, then they can go on and do whatever they want to do.
I mean, don't forget, they're only nominated for this award. We don't know if they're going to win it.
Exactly.
But, you know, I kind of hope they do. It'd be a good story. But Netflix will drop them.
Oh, I don't think they will.
They will.
Whoa, it doesn't make sense
100 quid?
for them to do that.
All right, deal.
100 quid.
100 quid.
Everybody
Do you have
saw
100 quid?
Well, that's a good
I
point.
buy 100 quid. You're right.
You make that 10.
It was Netflix's most successful standalone documentary, but if they don't make anything else for Netflix, that project will have cost Netflix about 40 times what it costs them to do a documentary normally. But I think if Harry and Meghan can figure out what it is they need to do next and what's going to be to support them,
They do need to do some thinking about their way forward.
If they figure
what
it out,
they've been doing so far, you know, nominally.
But they've already done that, and they're doing that. They've got pieces in the pipeline. It's not like they're sitting on the laurels and nothing's happening. The Invictus documentary is on its way.
I mean, the product they've got, what they have to sell, is Harry and Meghan. That is it. You know, he was a member of the royal family, and she married into the royal family, was a kind of a sort of bit part actress before that, and, you know, suddenly turns up as the most famous woman in the world. That is their product. The idea that these are great innovators, producers, writers, creators of television and formats is
I think
that's true.
That's to undersell her and her history, like to call her a bit part actress.
No, I was being slightly facetious.
She's a cable show actress.
As an actress, but she did many other things as well. She was a spokeswoman for the UN. She's worked with multiple different charities. A long
She's
time.
not a producer.
a long... United Nations.
No, not necessarily. But she did. Yeah. She's been a spokesperson for the United Nations, as particularly talking about young women and women's achievements.
No, I mean, your reference to the United Nations is if it's something we should go, wow, the United Nations.
I'm sorry, what have you done for the United Nations?
United Nations are the worst organisation
down at the moment.
United Nations is a waste of space.
Even if they just focus on being Harry and Meghan, enough has happened to them since they released that the final instalment of the documentary last year. Like, only on Friday, a very underreported story, if you ask me, 2 people were convicted of terrorism charges against the 2 of them and their son Archie. There were 2 neo-Nazi men who said that Archie should be killed because he's mixed race. There's an awful lot.
So tell these stories.
Yeah,
okay, great.
There's stories that they could tell about that.
Good
idea.
Yeah,
completely, because they are at the forefront of talking about racial issues, not just in America, but in the UK.
And so in terms of their production skills, I mean, some of their ideas that stunned Netflix and indeed Spotify. I remember my favourite is let's make a drama called Emily in Paris, only with a bloke.
Well, that's Hollywood.
You know?
But
that actually sounds really good.
Sounds great. I'd love to see Kevin in Paris.
Let's not forget Harry's ideas about interviewing Putin. Who's Putin? Putin and the Pope about fatherhood, holy fatherhood, I guess.
When you say that, I'd love to see that interview. Actually, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's not going to happen, is it? I want
leave it with me.
I want to interview with King Charles, but I don't suppose he's going to say yes.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
Right.
I've got a new show coming up. Hello, Charlie.